Good morning, Willow School. Thank you for joining me for morning gathering today. And thank you, Elise, for playing the piano for us. When breathing today, try to slow down your breaths and breathe deeply. You can even put your hand on your tummy while you're breathing and see if you can breathe in a way to get your belly to move gently up and down with each breath. You can keep your eyes open or you can close them while you breathe. Today, some of you might be feeling a bit cooped up. I know I am, and maybe you're feeling restless or missing school or missing seeing your friends in person. I know I've certainly been experiencing all of these feelings. And there have been days that I felt like I could use a little pick-me-up. So I thought maybe you could use a little pick-me-up as well. This month's virtues are gentleness and humility, and while these suggestions may make you feel a little more gentle towards your family, what I'm going to talk about today is actually more connected with joy and gratitude. I know that we usually focus on gratitude during November, but focusing on gratitude has helped me so much this past month that I thought it might help you as well. Here's what we know. We know that gratitude can make us happier. And here's what else we know. We know that there's a problem with gratitude and happiness. And in order to explain this, I want you to think about how happy you are and envision where your happiness level is on a meter, like this example here. Research tells us that humans often take things for granted, so our happiness level gets stuck in one place. And even when we do something really fun, like spend a day at the beach, when we get home or maybe a couple of days later, we return to our original happiness levels, which is unfortunate. Here's the good news. Research shows that people who really think about what they're grateful for can actually be happier and they can stay happier without their happiness levels dropping. One study I'd like to tell you about is from a researcher named Dr. Emmons from UC Davis, and he's been studying gratitude and how it helps make people happy for over 10 years. In one of his studies, he asked 300 people to keep a journal and fill this journal with daily lists. The people in One group, we'll call them Group A, recorded things that made them really happy. And the people in Group B recorded things that made them very unhappy. And the people in Group C just recorded anything they wanted. Now, what do you think he discovered? If you guess that people in Group A were far happier in the long run than people in Group B and C, you're absolutely right. So how can you guys focus on gratitude and then express it? Well, this is where my tips come in handy. Tip number 1. First thing I want you to do is notice things that are wonderful in your life right now. Maybe it's playing games with your parents over the last 3 weeks. Maybe it's taking on Miss M's nature challenge. Maybe it's getting a bit more sleep. Whatever it is, find something that's making you happy. Tip number 2. Once you find something, pay attention to it and savor it. Don't let this nice event just pass you by. Focus on it and let those good feelings come along, and with it, all the happy experiences that you get from this, let them settle within you. One way you might want to do this is to take pictures. So today I went out and I took some pictures of things that made me really happy and things that I wanted to savor, like my daffodils here. Here's another thing that made me happy and I wanted to savor, my hen's eggs. Look at that blue one, it's so pretty. Another thing I wanted to savor is our newest hen. She's so cute. And a really pretty cherry tree that's blossoming in my yard right now. These are the things that make me happy and I want them to stick with me. All right, tip number 3. You can write down what you're grateful for. Now, there are plenty of gratitude journals that you can find online, but you can also just write things that you're grateful for in a regular journal. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. And believe it or not, you only have to record things that you're grateful for one day a week. If you do it for 6 weeks, in order for you to actually keep your levels of happiness up. All right, one more idea, Willow School. This is fun for families. You know you've got some extra time these next few weeks. Make a gratitude journal. A gratitude jar. Grab any jar. You can decorate the front. And then on a piece of paper, record what you're grateful for, fold it up, put it in the jar, and then at dinner, you can spend some time passing the jar around and having people read their gratitude entries. It might work. All right, I hope these tips about focusing on and expressing gratitude really helped you, and they will continue to help you in the months to come. So we're now going to sing the tree song. Alexa, Elise's older sister, is going to be helping us. She's going to be playing the melody. Those are going to be the higher notes so that you know when to start singing. And Elise is going to be playing the real accompaniment. Have a great day.